I'm Emily and welcome to the video.
I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you.
So what are we looking at today? Well, about exactly a week ago, we looked at a video on the Story Animation channel. And I was thinking, you know what, let's do one of them again. Today we're looking at another Storytime animation channel called My Story Animated, and the video, which you just saw then, is called I Ate Spiders and Now I Can Shoot Web. You already know, but this guy 100% has his room several Marvel posters, Tom Holland, and just Spider-Man stuff in general all around his room. So let's start the video then.
Hi, my name is Jim, and
He already kind of looks like Tom Holland.
I can actually shoot spider webs.
Are you sure, pal?
Let me tell you about how this all came to happen. Growing up, I was a massive superhero fanatic.
There we go. There's one of the Marvel people there. Over to DC. Well, would have been better if they were like Avengers.
Of superhero fanatic. I watched all the movies related to them and read all
Would never have guessed.
the comics as well. My favorite one was without a doubt Spider-Man.
Really? I thought I was going to say Iron Man.
I thought he was the coolest, and I always wondered what it would be like to be able to have his superpowers. I also
What age was you when you saw this?
identified so much with Peter Parker. He was a geek and had a dry sense of humor in the comics. I loved him so much, and he even had a beautiful girlfriend. I imagined being just like him in every way and hoped I could somehow make this become a reality.
This is like in like primary school when you go, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then you have that, and then like loads of them go, loads of people go, footballers. And then there's that one kid that goes, Spider-Man.
But as I grew up, I began becoming truly obsessed with this idea. Was there a way to change my life around and make it all better? Make myself a real-life Spider-Man?
No. You could be in some remake.
I began to wonder, to plan different options. It took me a while to actually come up with an idea I thought could work.
Are you sure about that?
But eventually, it came to me. What if I began eating spiders? I know.
You know what this reminds me of? That song, the old woman who ate the fly, where it goes, the woman ate the fly, and then she ate a spider, whatever it is.
How crazy it sounds, but I figured there wouldn't be anything to lose and a whole lot to win.
Lose would be health, some weird disease, invent a disease. A few things, really.
After all, if I didn't get superpowers, I'd simply be eating a few nasty bugs. People all around the world munch
And he's acting like that's perfectly normal.
on insects, and nothing
Also, when he said nasty bugs, I showed a picture of a ladybird. I don't think they're like... I don't think there's anyone that's scared of ladybirds.
ever happens to them. So I knew it was safe enough. I was obsessed enough to want to try anything and everything to achieve my dream. So
You're a bit weird.
I was really determined.
Just smiling and putting his hands up like, this is normal, I'm fine.
I would go outside and search for spiders at first.
They done the spiders, like the Spider-Man logo. Why are them ladybirds looking terrified? It was probably because Mr. Bugman's appeared.
Munching on every single one I found.
Let's name Mr. Bugman. Can't, Tom will be too big. Tomawana.
At first, it
Tomawana.
was so disgusting. But it didn't take long to get used to the feeling and taste. After a while, honestly,
Just go on, I'm a celeb. We know this is your audition for I'm a celeb video.
I began kind of liking it. But honestly, between school and homework, I didn't have the time to search all over for new spiders to try. I would
Okay.
Still grab and eat every single one I managed to find, but I knew there needed to be an easier, faster way to try new species.
God, this is weird.
So I went online.
Please don't say you booked flights to some country where they're really bad, like Australia, continent even.
And since you can basically buy anything online, I quickly found a few websites
Oh no.
I could order spiders
Website spiders.
from. Boxes began arriving every few days, and I'd eat its contents with increasing frustration.
God,
Nothing
you're weird.
was happening. It simply wasn't working. I figured maybe I should
Really
search
not working, would never have guessed.
for some sketchier providers. Maybe then I'd find the
How
right
come
kind
this
of
hasn't like made him sick yet?
spider, one that hadn't been so well tended to in the first place. I ordered from a handful of different sellers and kept on
So he's going on dodgy websites buying spiders.
sampling the incoming bugs.
Don't know what's weirder, the fact that he's buying them online or the fact that he's eating them.
One day, a big package arrived. It was filled with a few spiders for me to choose from, and I
The websites he's going on, one of these must be poisonous. Or like, really bad, hospitalised.
was surprised to see that one of them was glowing lightly. Could it be that it was radioactive, just like the one Peter Parker had
Oh my god.
been bitten by? My heart was racing when
Someone's probably painted it because Steve knows as though Mr. Spider-Man has been eating all the spiders.
I munched on it. But much to my disappointment, nothing happened. I was
You in hospital? Is that what happens?
so depressed. I thought if any of them had a chance of making me shoot webs, it would be this one.
It wasn't radioactive.
Went to bed and fell asleep just
Also, I don't think if you saw a spider covered in radioactivity, you wouldn't think eat it. You would think, like, I don't know, have PCA or something to get rid of it.
about ready to give up. What I didn't know at that moment was that my life was about to change forever while I slept. I woke up the next morning feeling so odd. I wasn't sure what was wrong, but I felt a tingly feeling all over my body. I wondered if I had food poisoning or something like that from eating that glowing
So he generally didn't think that this was harm his body at all.
spider. I rushed to the bathroom, but realized I was feeling perfectly fine, except that
The
my
only thing they have in their bathroom is soap.
skin still seemed to be tingling. So I asked myself, maybe it worked after all. Maybe
Oh
I
my god.
had developed superpowers after all. I tried it, moving my hand just like Spider-Man does in the movies. And it worked! I shot webs forward and stuck against the wall. I couldn't.
So basically, this is just him dreaming. Because it showed him in bed. And then it was like magical powers. So this is a dream, basically.
Believe it. I was so happy. Finally, after weeks of eating spiders, I had reached my wildest dream.
Finally, after weeks of eating spiders.
It was incredible, and I tried it several times just to check if I wasn't having a dream or hallucinating.
This was definitely a dream, pal.
It was true. I was really just like Spider-Man. I'll be perfectly honest, though. I'm not a hero or anything of that sort. I don't fight crimes or use my powers for the greater good. I'm lazy, and I don't believe in that whole Uncle Ben stuff.
So, you didn't want your powers like super, you just wanted them. You wanted to be Superman, but you didn't actually want to have superpowers. You wanted to be Superman, but you didn't want to use your powers for super. Oh, I don't get it.
Great power comes great responsibility, he said. But I don't want to risk my life and go around saving people. Mostly, I use my powers to grab stuff that's across the room from me when I'm feeling lazy
Ew, so weird.
and don't want to stand up, or to impress my friends. Speaking of my friends, they really freaked out when they discovered my powers. I told them all about my
They probably thought, why are we friends with this nutter?
plans, and they had mocked me about eating spiders. So when I arrived at school and told them that I had gained superpowers, they laughed at me all
They ran away, called a mental asylum, and weren't your mates anymore?
over again. Of course, they didn't believe me.
Well,
So I
of
told-
course they didn't believe you.
Told them I'd show them after classes were over since I didn't want anyone discovering my powers. They were super skeptical.
After classes is over, so I can get whatever magic materials I'm using to make this.
And agreed to go to my house after school was over just to prove I wasn't lying. Imagine their surprise when, after locking the door to my room, I turned around and shot a web from my wrist. It was so cool to prove them all wrong.
This is so odd.
Friends kept asking me to use my powers to help them out, and sometimes I agreed. They are my friends after all, even if they didn't believe in me at first.
Well, because it's not believable.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, stopping before the promo. So, yeah, that was my video on the guy that wants to be Spider-Man / thinks he is Spider-Man. And you know what to do, people. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, follow the Twitter at Emily's Videos _ and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day, people. Bye.